Welcome to In the Kitchen with Dominique, guys. Today's show I'm so excited about. I've been excited about all of my shows, let's be honest. But today's show is different because I'm making my banana muffins that are infused with butter and lemon. Oh my God. I cannot wait to show you guys how it's so easy to put this together and how yummy it is. You need to grab a pen, grab a notepad, take notes. It's the bomb. I don't consider myself a baker, but when I make these, I feel like Betty Crocker and Sara Lee mixed together. Like I can do it and achieve anything. What I'm going to do right now first is show you guys all the ingredients that goes together and also my inspiration for this. So now what I'm going to do, but first what you guys need to do that is so important, it is infuse your butter with lemon. What I did was I grabbed half of a cup of butter and I added probably about a third of a lemon into the butter. That lemon is going to add a note and a kick to it that is undeniably good. I'll show you how quick and easy it was to put it together really quick. As you can see, it's about half a cup of butter. And then like a little wedge of lemon. The reason why you want to add the lemon and the rind rather in conjunction with the juice and all that stuff is because there's so much flavor and acidity and just all these like hidden notes that happens that comes from the zest of the lemon, the rind of the lemon, and as well as the meat of the lemon. It's melted and it's ready. The first thing that we are going to do is we're going to use about half of this for the batter. And then at the end, we're going to sprinkle this on the top of the batter with sprinkled sugar. What that's going to do is leave a really nice golden brown crust on the top part. And it's just going to add more butter to it. I mean, the butter is what makes baking exciting and it makes baking pop. Butter, guys. It's all about the butter. So first thing in this bowl that I have is some, I have about 3 bananas in here. So let's talk. The worse or the more brown that your banana gets, the better it will be in your recipes. The reason why is that the sugars really developed. That brownness that happens on your bananas, that's just more flavor, baby. Like you need to add that to your recipes. Do not throw them away. This is what happens in our household all the time. My kids, they're always like, oh, I want a banana. They eat a bite of it and they're like, I don't want it anymore. I don't throw that banana away. I put it in the refrigerator, let it get real brown, save it for Saturday pancakes, save it for stuff like this that I'm doing, and it becomes amazing. Bad bananas can last up to 1 week in your refrigerator. Don't throw them away. They're the bomb. So we're going to get started. First, what I have here in my bowl is the 3 bananas that you probably deem wrong, but they're a bomb. They're the bomb. Sorry. There's 3 bananas that were so brown. And I saved them for this. And what I have here is half a cup of brown sugar, half a cup of white sugar. What I'm going to do first is just mash them together with 1 egg and about probably a tablespoon of vanilla extract. You can never add enough vanilla extract to anything. It has no sugar in it, guys. I mean, it's the perfect non-sweet non-sugar sweetener. So let's talk about what inspired me to make these. Last week, my son actually was like, Mommy, I want cupcakes. And I was like, cupcakes? Like, what is that? That's another cavity is what that screamed to me, like with the frosting and all the other stuff that happens with it. And then it just so happened that I was craving some banana bread that I normally do all the time, which is the same ingredients, but in a loaf, as opposed to the cupcake rounds. And so I got in my kitchen and I was like, oh, let's do these and just make this happen. But instead of making like regular cupcakes or muffins, I was like, I gotta do something else to really make this pop. So I was like, I'm going to go grab a lemon and infuse that in the butter. And hopefully that will make it pop a little bit more. My husband claims that he does not like banana bread. He does not like my banana pancakes. Let's just say he brought 2 to work that next morning. Asher ate them, who is so picky. Aiden and DR, of course, they're my non-picky kids, and they love them. And that screamed that these were a winner, and I loved it. So I have my wet ingredients here, which is my bananas, sugar, and brown sugar, and eggs, and vanilla extract. The importance of mixing your sugar thoroughly is that it dissolves in your wet ingredients. So you know what happens when you do not mix or dissolve your sugar? It becomes lumpy in your baking stuff, and it doesn't blend well. So you want that sugar to really activate and get all situated in your wet ingredients. This is why sugar is considered a wet ingredient, because it dissolves. Now moving forward to our dry ingredients. We have 2 cups of flour right here, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. We have about half a teaspoon of baking powder, or baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of baking soda. You guys are going to love these. Then we're going to mix that together. Okay? And you want to make sure your dry ingredients get thoroughly mixed before you evenly distribute the wet ingredients to it. So now we're going to add this to our larger bowl. Okay, like so. You know, and let's talk about it. It's August, guys, or the end of August, and the holidays are coming up, which is crazy that that's even reality. If you want, you can substitute your bananas and your cinnamon and nutmeg if that's not your thing. Substitute it for ground ginger and pumpkin puree, or a can of pumpkin spice puree that they have like in the grocery stores. Use that, and then you have your holiday version of the same thing. But, you know, kind of keep with the lemon, or you can omit the lemon and add an orange if you want. It's all up to you and what your palate is. So what I'm going to do is add half of this butter mixture to this. Mix it up. And what I look for in this is to make sure that the batter is has a rich brown tone to it. Okay. All right, look at this, guys. It's coming together beautifully. That is exactly what you want. Okay. So that's coming together good. I'm going to grab a couple of tablespoons so that we can apply these in our cupcake pan. So I grabbed 2 tablespoons, and this is what I'm going to use to pour the batter in each cupcake round. Okay. Okay, guys. And I have my oven preheated at 375. And these honestly take no more than 20 to 25 minutes in the oven. Oops, this one kind of spilled over, but it's okay. We're just going to open that up and press that down. It happens. And these can last, once they're ready, up to about 4 to 5 days on your cabinet in a baking safe or airtight container where it doesn't get like too moist and stuff. You see, it's like a heaping tablespoon of the batter. These are going to be so good. These are really good for like, you know, breakfast, like if you're on the go. We're back to school already. My baby, Diara, or she's not my baby anymore. My 8-year-old is back to school. And these work perfect for back to school little quick snack bites. Whether it's like after school or before school, your baby wakes up late and you need like a quick something to give them to fuel them for the few hours until it's time for snack time. Just make these, guys. They're perfect. All right. And 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I know how to count by 3 still. Praise God. Look, math is not my thing, which is why baking is not my thing, because you got to be really precise and stuff. So I get excited about stuff like that. All right, so these are almost done being evenly distributed. I don't know why these things are just kind of going lopsided, but it's okay. All right, so as you can see, it's kind of crazy. Like the batter is all over the place. This is when baking gets real. We're just going to scoop that around like that. And into our muffin things. So it may or may not look like it's like all the way filled, but keep in mind that baking soda, baking powder makes it stretch and does its thing. So as you can see, these are filled. We have like 1 or 2 that didn't make the cut, but it's okay. Now what we're going to do is add the remainder of our lemon infused butter and then sprinkle a little bit of sugar on top. That's just going to ensure that it browns really good. Okay, just a little bit on top, like so. And I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about lemon, but it doesn't make it taste lemony. It just has like this little kick or bite to it that's just amazing. It's like a baby one. These will be for Asher and Aiden. Look at perfect, just enough. Perfect. All right, and then I have a little bit of sugar and just sprinkle the top with sugar. Okay, just like that. It's gonna add like a little sugary end bite to it. Okay, and we are done. Look, we're using all the sugar. Perfect measurements. Perfect. In the oven, these go. Again, preheat your oven at 375, less than 20 to 25 minutes, depending on your oven, or until golden brown. Hold on. There's some pans in there that happen. All right, guys. All right, and we'll check back in 25 minutes later. All right, guys, it's been about 20 minutes in the oven that the banana muffins that are infused with lemon butter are ready. And I'm so excited to taste them because my kitchen smells amazing. So we're going to take them out and plate them in my little cake decorator thingy. Right, I'm going to go grab some tongs. So we're going to make it look cute and pretty. Let's hope these ones last longer than my other ones. Oh my God. Look at it. They're perfectly done. And look what happens on the top. Remember that butter that we did? We're going to save this one for a taster. And this one too. Remember the butter with the sugar that we put on top of it? If you notice on the top of these, it's like caramelized little crystals of sugar. That adds the perfect end note bite that we want. Okay. Look at that. That makes me happy. They came out so good. So this is a test. I'm going to call my daughter in a minute, and she's going to taste them with me to see if they are kid friendly. Come on, Diara. So mommy's going to taste this one. Say hi, guys. Hi, guys. So, no, over here. So you taste that one. Mommy's going to taste this one. And I want you to tell me what you think. Okay. Oh my God. She just goes in. What do you think? Are you ready to eat these for snack this week? For school? Yeah? All right. So they taste good. They work. I hope that you guys were inspired to make these immediately. Ooh, that lemon is inevitable. Do not forget the lemon infused butter shot or shot.
It is perfect.
That was the whole point of these. Was that Asher would like them too, right? Okay, make these. Don't forget the infused butter with lemon. I hope you guys were inspired. Email me InTheKitchenWithDominique@gmail.com and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Like it to all your friends, your family members, your coworkers, everybody, people you run into at the street.
Your
all
auntie,
of them.
Grandmas and your grandpas.
Everybody. Bye, guys.
Cousins.
Yeah, them too.